He's back and gloved up. Jim Harbaugh making his debut after a self-imposed suspension, warming up with the quarterbacks before taking on Rutgers in the Big Ten opener. The Scarlet Knights would open with a 69-yard passing touchdown on the third play, but Michigan battles back 7-7 in the second. Samaj Morgan makes like Harbaugh. The freshman's first career touchdown catch from J.J. McCarthy puts the Wolverines up 14-7. McCarthy ties Tom Brady for 10th in school history with 35 passing touchdowns. A former receiver then creating some breathing room in the third. Mike Sanderstill picks off the fourth down pass and goes the distance, a 71-yard pick six. The Wolverines take the lead 24-7, and Blake Corum continues breaking down Rutgers early in the fourth. One more score for good measure. The Wolverines control the clock and the game, 31-7 the final, and as Joel Sebastianelli tells us, not a conventional homecoming for an opening month, but Michigan feels good nonetheless.
Michigan did what you're supposed to do when you play Rutgers. As Jack Harbaugh would say, you grind meat. And Jim Harbaugh, Michigan class of 1986, did what you're supposed to do on homecoming. Sort of.
Everybody kept saying, welcome back, and I never really left, but I wasn't where I was supposed to be, and so it was great to be back in there.
The Maize and Blue took care of business on the ground. 201 yards on 40 attempts, kept the ball in their hands. 5 of their 7 drives lasted at least 5 minutes.
We take pride, they come in thinking they're the bully, and then we bully bullies.
That warms the cockles of the heart right there. And Bo would have loved it too. I mean, he used to always talk about every game we went into. He wants to see 200 yards of rushing, 200 yards through the air. That was accomplished today. 201 yards rushing and 214 passing.
J.J. McCarthy rebounded from the BG game in pure form. 15 of 21 with a touchdown and enough yards on the ground to keep the defense honest.
They're gunning for myself. They're gunning for Donovan. You know what I'm saying? So it opens it up for J.J. to get those chunk yards.
He really saved us there on that 4th and 1.5 that we had, and 4, 5, 6 maybe first downs. I've talked to a few of the coaches after the games. Scott Loeffler said the same thing. JJ is just really hard to defend.
Once again, defense was a game changer. Mike Sanderstill's pick six created separation and earned plenty of post-game praise.
That was phenomenal. Dude, did you see him flipping? Flip me in the air. I was so excited for that. He's earned it. He works his butt off every day. You see it in practice. He gets picks in practice. So, it wasn't new to me.
Bow up. That's all that means. Just bow up. Be ready to do whatever it takes to get that ball back for the offense, whether it's a regular stop, whether it's a takeaway. I read the play, made a great play on it, and the rest of the defense, helped lead me into that end zone.
Even for the toughest of ticket holders to please, there just isn't much to complain about. Even the game lasted less than 3 hours. Michigan goes on the road to Nebraska at 4-0 with hunger for more, but appreciation for what and who they have got.
You said you wish we could have seen Jim in the locker room. What was he doing?
He was just, happy as heck, just, as he says, cool guy Jim.
I think that's what most people refer to me as. Cool Jim. And then as we get closer to the game, I turn into dead serious Jim. There's just no better place to be in the locker room after you win a game and everybody gets in there and you just think to yourself, who could have it better than I do? Who could have it better than us?
In his 100th game as Wolverines head coach, Jim Harbaugh earns his 75th win. In Ann Arbor, Joel Sebastianelli, BCSN.